3, 2, 1. Okay, so let's talk about what we did yesterday. So we talked about the buoys in the boat and how far away the buoys had to be from the land, right, in order for a boat to know that in order to know that it had enough room, enough depth to get through there. So yesterday we did it graphically, but we decided that that's not really that accurate. So I'm going to do it algebraically. So the first thing I'm going to do is instead of having it split into two different functions, I'm going to put it back into one equation. Okay? Next I'm going to isolate H. I don't want H. I can't do anything. That's on lockdown. I can't do anything inside of those grouping symbols, which are absolute value symbols. I can't do anything until I get everything away from H in those absolute value symbols. So the first thing I want to do is I'm going to do PEMDAS or gamma in reverse. I'm going to get rid of any addition and subtraction. So I'm going to add 48 to both sides. I'm going to be left with 1/5 times the absolute value of H minus 240 is equal to 18. So I still have 1/5 out here in front of it being multiplied. So the next thing I need to do is undo that because this is still on lockdown. I hear whispering behind me. I need it quiet. Okay, so next I'm going to do the inverse of 1/5, which is 5/1. When I do that, these go away, and I'm left with the absolute value of H minus 240 equals 18/5. Well, I know what 25s are. 25s is 100. So take 2 of them away, you get 90. So now I have the distance from H and 240 is 90 in both directions. The distance between H and 240 is 90 in both directions. What two directions? The positive direction and the negative direction. So I'm going to have H minus 240 is equal to negative 90, and H minus 240 is equal to positive 90. So as soon as I split it, you drop off these absolute value symbols. Now, all I have to do is add 240 all the way across, actually, right? And my answer is 150 and 330, which is exactly, not exactly, almost exactly what we have up here. My solution was at 330. I shouldn't say X, I should say H. The horizontal distance from the shore here is going to be 330. And this buoy, the horizontal distance from the shore is going to be 150. Much more accurate than my picture. Okay, I'm going to do one more, and you're going to copy it on your homework, and then you're going to be on your way and have a great weekend. Oh, thank you. Okay. I think I will do... Okay. I think I'll do this one. I think I don't want to do this one. I think, yeah, this one's better. Okay, and then I'm going to do a couple more, and I'll put them online for you, okay? All right. What? Okay, so I have down here, where did it go? There it is. So this graphic over here, it's gamma. It's just like PEMDAS, but I like it better because, first of all, it's shorter, and second of all, it's got a G instead of parentheses, because parentheses aren't always our grouping symbols. These are grouping symbols right here. Those are grouping symbols. Division sign is a grouping symbol, right? Brackets are grouping symbols, so parentheses to me just doesn't cut it. All right, so we're going to do the gamma in reverse. So if I'm trying to solve this algebraically, the first thing I need to do is I need to get rid of any addition and subtraction, because this is on lockdown until it's only by itself, isolated. So I'm going to subtract 3 from both sides, and I'm going to get negative 3/7 times the absolute value of x minus 3 equals negative 3. Next, I need to get rid of any multiplication or division. So I'm going to multiply by negative 7/3 and negative 7/3. When I do that, I get these cancel each other off, and I'm left with x minus 3 equals the 3 and the 3, because if this is over 1, those go away. The negatives cancel each other because a negative times a negative is a positive, and I have 7. This is now saying the distance between x and 3 is 7 in both directions, the positive direction and the negative direction. So x minus 3 is negative 7, and x minus 3 is positive 7. Add 3 to everybody. Yep. And x equals negative 4, and x equals 9. And I'm going to reveal the graph. This is a homework problem you did yesterday. You got this, and you had to split it up, right, into 2 functions. One of the functions was f of x equals 0. Isn't that f of x equals 0? And the other one was f of x equals this. That's the blue one. And check out where the solutions are. One of them's at 1, 2, 3, 4. So x equals negative 4. And one of them's at, oh, it is 10. Thank you. X equals 10. Oopsie. Yes. So do you see how they're the same thing? So what you did last night is graphically. What you're doing today is algebraically, so you have all of the answers to your homework problems today. Okay? So go ahead and copy that one down on your homework. Dylan's passing them out.